This spreadsheet has the office expenditure for March. Now we need to calculate how much money was spent on these different items, where the money was spent, how it was paid for, and then the total expenditure. I'm going to use the sum if function because I want to calculate the amount of money if it was milk or coffee or tea. Sum if. I begin with equals. Formulas. Insert function. I'm going to go to all and I'm going to scroll down to sum if. SUM. There it is. Okay. Now the range, we're going to go and look there for, I could type in the word milk there, or I could click on that cell. And what are we going to add? We're going to add that. It is going to be added up if it is the value of that cell. And that's the amount. I could have written in the word milk, but I chose to use the cell reference. Now, I could pull that down using autofill, but before I do that, I need to make the item column fixed. Select it, press F4 to make an absolute. And the amount of money, I want that whole column must be fixed, F4. Now I can use autofill and pull this formula down. And it's correct. Let me check. Put my cursor there. The item column, it's looking for the value of that cell. And the amount, it's that column. That's correct. Now, to see how much was spent at the supermarket, equals, insert function. But now, I'm not going to go to all. I'm going to go to most recently used. Sum if. The range. That's where the money was spent. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the value, the criteria. I'm looking for the value in that cell. And the sum range will be that range. I'm going to make that absolute, select it, press F4, and make that absolute, select it, and press F4. And use autofill and drag this down. The payment method. I want to see how much money was spent using cash. Equals, insert function, most recently used, sum if. Okay. Now the method of payment, that's the range there. What am I looking for? Criteria, I'm looking for the value of that cell. And this range to sum, that's the range that I must add up. Correct. Now because I want to use autofill and pull that down, I'm going to make that an absolute reference. Select it, press F4. Select that and press F4. And use autofill and drag that down. Now here, I need to calculate the total expenditure. Equals sum, open bracket, this range. Press enter. That is correct. We've calculated what, where and how, and the total amount. Office expenditure for the month of March.